Hi guys, I'm here today to show you the comic books that I got for my birthday, which were the complete Unforgiving collection for the album of the same title by Within Temptation, and the actual comic book itself is by Stephen O'Connell, Romano Molnar, Libo L. Underwood and Ahazu. I hope I am pronouncing those right. If not, I apologise. Ooh, there's also a couple of other names here. Oh no. Marco Galli, Joel Seguin, Martin Montiel. Just make sure I've got them all. Juan Castro. I think that's all the names. So that's everyone behind all of these. I don't want to miss people out because they deserve the credit for what they did. So yeah, there's 6 comics in total. I'll just quickly show you the cover of each one just so you can have a look at them. So obviously that was number 1. Then we have number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. As I say, I got these for my birthday. I got the complete collection as a birthday present, and I just sat there like admiring these. And because I've wanted them for so long, and I actually do have the first issue before, so I technically have this issue twice, and I really wanted to collect them, but it was a money issue. Like at the time they were coming out, was when I was just starting to live by myself, like I didn't have a flatmate or anything, and the online purchases of these obviously meant that I was getting them from abroad, so a lot of shipping costs, and then just things kind of went out of hand and I just gave up on them. So when I got these I was really excited, and I have read them, so I'm going to give you a little bit of review, but I don't want to spoil anything because obviously if you haven't read these then that's a bit sad. This is the story, like I said, of the Unforgiving album. If you've heard the tracks, then you can definitely get a feel of them while you're reading this. And if you've seen live performances, they have like little short films based on the story in this. So they actually got actors to come in and play some of the characters. So if you've seen those videos, then you know a little bit about the Unforgiving world. I had already seen those videos and obviously heard the album before reading these. So I had a little bit of like the vibe I was getting. But this story was, I'm not sure if it was quite what I was expecting or not really, because I don't really know what I was expecting. But it's a very mysterious story and there's a lot of cliffhangers. Pretty much every single one of these comics ends on a cliffhanger apart from the last one, which it's not the most rounded ending. Let's just say there could be potential for more. So if Within Temptation ever want to do a similar kind of album, they could probably pick up where this story left off and keep going, which would be pretty cool. And like I say, it's about the story of Sinead. Obviously, if you've seen the song, you'll know who I'm on about. About Janice. There are like 2 main characters, I would say, and then there's like a few characters that we've heard of, like Mother Maiden and the triplets. If you've seen the little videos, then you'll know about those guys. And it basically focuses around Janice is a detective, and she's going through some stuff, and I don't want to spoil it, but basically we follow her struggle, without me throwing them around, we follow her struggle through solving a mystery that's been burdening her life, and she comes across other characters who we've seen, the triplets and Mum Maiden and Sinead, and we follow Sinead's story a little bit as well as to how she became queen. And it's just a mystery, and I don't want to spoil anything. I feel it's a really awkward one to review. I would recommend reading this. I gave it all 4 stars as a collection, and each individual one was 4 stars. I enjoyed everyone pretty much the same as the one beforehand and whatnot. It was just a good read, and it's really quick, and I was just flying through them, and I really wanted to pick up the one afterwards, but I stopped myself because I didn't want to read them all within one night and then be like, oh, that's the end. So I took my time, and it took me 6 days to read them because because I read one a night. Yeah, I don't know what to say really. I have the Within Temptation comics. I'll show you a little bit of the artwork inside them. I don't want to spoil too much, so I've got to try and find a not so spoilery page. But oh well. There we go, there's some of the artwork. And my main issue with this, and it's not really that much of an issue, is that the art style changed and it made the characters change in appearance. Let me try and find, there's one in particular where I was like, who's that? And then it turns out it was Sinead. Which one is it? Aha, here we go, perfect. Right, so, comic 1. This is Sinead. I hope you can see. Then we go to comic 4, and this is Sinead. And I was like, who is that girl? That's the same character, because they have like other artists like come in, as I said, I read so many names, come in and do different bits, and that did confuse me a little bit, but as soon as I realised who it was, I was back on track with the story. So that's my only issue, and the reason why I didn't give it a full 5-star rating is basically because it was just so short and quick, and it didn't expand a lot into this world. Like, if we'd have got maybe a bit more, then it probably would have been a bit better. If each comic was just a little bit fatter and just explained a little bit more, because it's a very mysterious thing. Like, you don't get answers to some things, and it is a bit crazy in that sense. But yeah, give it a go, give it a read. The Within Temptation Unforgiving collection. If you are a huge Within Temptation fan like me, you'll love it. There's there's like some little snippets about Within Temptation in the comics. Try to find a page with it on. Well, there's kind of like this page where it's like the tall pictures, and there's like in the first one they have interviews with the creators of the story. So like you get like a few answers there, so that it's very informative, and that was good. Like, you got the interviews and the little snippets about Within Temptation and things, and it's just fun. Like, it's just great if you're a fan to have that expanded universe of something that you've enjoyed. I did go to the Unforgiving tour myself, and so this was just like a lovely little snippet reminding me of what I saw. So thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.